Welcome, boys and girls, kids of all ages, anybody else that's watching tonight. Season 6. Super Speedway Kings on a Tuesday night. Got you for some more of their hot action of racing. The defending champion, Mark the Ladies Man. Can he make it 2 in a row? I've got 41 other drivers that says, ha, not gonna happen, Captain. But he's gonna give it a whirl. A few new faces, basically the same veterans, the pros, the best of the best in Super Speedway. And I got it all for you right here on Tuesday nights. You guys stick around. We'll be right back. Get ready for the action. MaxspeedTV style. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you right after this.
Oh, say,
Super Speedway King Season 6. New faces? No. New paid schemes? Yes. Green flag pit stops as always. Is it going to be a joy to watch, or is it just going to make you just quiver and close your eyes? Well, like I said, 2 fast repairs. Forty-some drivers out here, and every freaking one of them thinks they're going to win this race. That's what makes it so good. Some drivers are going to stay back into the back, and they're going to ride around with the laps wind down, the veterans. Some of them think they can stay all the way up front and stay out of trouble that way. It's the luck of the draw, baby. Rub that rabbit's foot till there's no hair on that puppy. We are done qualifying. The boys are heading to the grid. Welcome everybody out on YouTube. Can't wait to see you. Season 6 starting off brand spanking new right here. Mark Mann, the defending champion. Is he going to be able to make it 2 in a row? I got 40 some other drivers. This is ain't going to happen. But you know what? Mark thinks he can get it done. And you just never know. It might happen. Everybody's slowly pulling in here. There they are. All right, let's do what I do best, Bobby, with all the freaking hobbies of MaxspeedTV. What is it? Well, if you ain't got an American easy name for me to pronounce, I make it up. It's what I do. I don't live by any of them. I don't care. Let's get to it. Let's see how many names I can botch, huh? Row number 1, the 90. Gary Jenkins is your polecat. Sebastian Marin in the 23, the young lad. Everybody must be careful when they push him tonight. He just got a fresh tramp stamp on his lower back. Don't ask me why, but that's what he's telling everybody. Go easy on him. His butt kicker is really hurting tonight. Row 2, the 16, the league owner Jimmy Crow at the 63, the young man wonder of Logan Hilton. Row 3, the 88, the man I call the Snake, and he's got a big giant cobra right on that hood. And he's just waiting. He's waiting to suck that venom, to spit that venom right out at these guys. He's hungry for a championship, and he wants it bad, and he so just missed last year. Or last season. Let's see what he can do. Beside him, the number 6, Cody Nagels. Row number 4, the 042, Joe Delavecchia, and the 48 of BK Anderson. Row 5, the 25, Kevin Freese, and the 7-1 of J.D. Crow. Row 6, the 215, Brett Cadoti, the 01, Patrick Grover, one of the twins. Row 7, the 02, Seth Grover, the other twin, and Mr. Brian Wang. Look forward for him to run in the 0777 numbers, and hopefully he can make that thing shine. Row 8, the 53, Travis Tremere. And the 071, Eric Lowry. Row 9, the 04, your defending champion, Mark Mann. 95, James Mayer. Beside him, row 10 to 46, David Overstreet. The 044 of Daniel Lewis. And the row 1185, Al Cena. The 55, the Van Halen man, Dean Wilkinson. Row 12 to 21, Tony Wright. And the 72, Sean Stevens. Row 13, 510, Richard Sanchez, the 09 of Frank Flamino Jr. Row 14 to 429, Mr. Paul Witt, 088 of Stefano. Row 15 to 22 of James Moen and the 0001, Josh Say. Row 16 to 388 of Douglas Johnson, the 411, Tom Dixon. Row 17, 101, Randy Miner, and the 73, Gerald Forbes. Row 18 to 96, Mike Rumpkus, and the 000, I call him Giovanni. Row 19 to 171, Robert Rock with the 41, Tracy Weaver beside him. Row 21, Patrick Alvarado to 14 of Dave Bingle. Row 22, last but not least, Mr. Todd Siebels. Season 6 just about ready to get underway. Welcome everybody in YouTube. You got a driver you want me to wish good luck, unhook the plow, accelerators on the right, whatever you want me telling. You type it, I'll say it. They don't call me the bad boy broadcasting or nothing. I don't care, I get paid, whether I make friends or not. Tell it like it is, and have a little fun doing it. Here we go. Get a drink of the water bottle, get hydrated, get your gloves on nice and tight, and for the love of Pete, if you're wearing a harness, throw it away. It's a freaking simulator. Season 6 going underway right now. Mark Mann going to try to defend his championship right here. Race 1 coming at you. Max Speed TV, baby. In the words of Al Bundy, let's rock. Coming to the line, Sebastian Marin. He is going to lead that puppy. Wow, a lot of lagging going on here in iRacing. Hopefully that does not cause us a problem. Logan Hilton right there doing the pushing. He's got to jump up to that high line, pick up a little bit of momentum off that 90 of Gary Jenkins and the rest of them. JD Crow in 5th, the pusher on the bottom. Jenkins, the pusher up top. Mara Clark, the truck owner of the last season's champion, Mr. Mark Mann, had a long talk with him here over the quick off season. Said you did a good job, but if you really want to impress me, you want to make it 2 in a row. Mark said challenge accepted. JD Crow drops it right. Whoa! Trouble right there. The 71 and 63 right up front. Get into it. And oh, is that gonna bring out a big one? Lap 3, we've got a caution. Ouchie mama. Try to slow it down here and get a better view of this. Right here is where it happens. Let's back it up. Let me get a picture, a different view. Make everybody happy so they can see it. So many truck numbers. You'd think I'd be getting quick at this by now. All right, let's see what happened right here. As you can see it, he said he was clear. Logan's got the front nose down there. JD must not have realized that he was there because he came down, and when he did, well, that's how that one started. And you can see the accordion effect. Look at the guys go up on the high side and miss this bad boy. And everybody comes into play. Gabe Butler and the Snake, he's banged up. There's a lot of guys in here. Gabe's up into the air. Carnage on lap 3. And here they come right off the bat down the pit lane. All of them are. Except for this guy, Gerald Forbes. He stays out into 73. Everybody else came in to get a splash and go. Kathy Grimes says, let's go 63. And he did. He went right around that wreck. 12 people watching, 3 likes. Seriously? 3? Only 3? You got the best of the Super Speedway boys out here on a Tuesday night. Hit that like button for them. Forbes, he's going to be leading them off. Cody Nagels, right there he is. The number 6, he's going to be in second. Daniel Lewis will be third. Gary Jenkins fourth. Dean Wilkinson, a little different strategy from before. He's up here ready to play ball with the boys big time right now. He ain't hanging back. BK Anderson in the 6th. James Mayer 7th. 8th, Patrick Groover. Kevin Freese 9, and Seth Groover top 10. Ryan Wang in the 07. Looks like he might have some scrapage. Let me take a look here. See if I can find it. There it is. You can kind of see it. A little bit of scrapage. That's about it. Everything else looks pretty good on the guy. Gabe Butler forced to have to use a fast repair already. Take a look at this. Right there, you can see the big snake. You see the fangs? All he's doing is making that snake get madder and madder every lap. Watch him. He's something. Just missed the championship. I mean, just missed it. Markman just beat him out. He's got the taste. He's hungry right now. Some of the other guy notable ones we'll talk about. Mr. Wilkinson there, the Van Halen machine, staying with the paint scheme, and I love it. Good looking, always a good looking ride right there. The Groovers, new paint scheme, running a Monster Energy right here. Let me see if I can find his twin here. See what Patrick's running. There you go. Running the same thing, baby. That's going to be hard for me to distinguish who's who. A lot of different ones. Let me see. Where's he at? He's way back. He's back here. Sebastian Marin running a new look tonight. Or this season, I should say. He's feeling under the weather. He got a tramp stamp. His back's sore. He can't actually lean in his rig. And he's not a happy camper, as you can tell by taking out the cone. But yes, it is sore. He had to turn off his butt kicker, and he's really depressed about that because he really enjoys it. But there he is, the boy, way down. He's from the Banana Republic. And he can run. He's tough. Keep an eye out on him working his way up. Our last year's champion back here in the 31st position, Mark the Ladies Man. Me and Mara out there is really debating on the Ladies Man thing. We've seen pictures and she works with him. I ain't seeing that happening. But that's what we call him. All the way back 2 laps down, getting some work done, refusing to use that fast repair right away, J.D. Crow. They're going to line them all up. We're going to do it again. SSK Season 6, race number 1. Jared Forbes is on the bottom. Cody Nagels is up top. Your pushers, Daniel Lewis and Dean Wilkinson. Let's rock. Some of these guys looking for their first win, at least broadcasted anyway. Wilkinson goes all the way up on the high line and he drops it right down in a rocking chair in front of Nagels in the 6 machine. Wilkinson showing his muscles early tonight. Mr. Black, how are you doing? Hello, Tammy. Hello, Michelle. Nagels never won a race broadcasted. Trying to get the monkey off his back. Some other notables down here. BK Anderson, another one. He's currently in 11th in the 48 machine. Brian Wang in the 07, another one. Needs to get her done. Three wide, nothing surprises me more. The Groover brothers up top, 1 and 2. Mr. Paul Witt in tow with them. And that 429 Autism machine. 95 getting a pretty good push right there by Kevin Friesen at 25. Maybe enough to get him out into the rocket chair in front of Wilkinson and drop down. Not this time. You want to know what it's like being stuck in the middle with you, as the song says? Robert Felzine in the 11. Let's ride with him. You've got them all around you. Now, these trucks are different than those cars. The cars you can beat and bang all day long. Not a big deal. These trucks, you just barely tap them the wrong way. If you're not perfectly square in that bumper, you're going to send them flying. Yourself and everybody behind you. These things are a handful. They're light. You can get them loose in the back end very easily. And whatever you do not push in the corner. That'll get you a seat in the bad boy chair of the Jimmy Crow trailer. And notice Gabe Butler's got my wife's pictures on the back of his tailgate again. I gave him permission this time. Jenkins, right in the middle, working his way up front. Patrick Groover's trying to get going. Him and his brother up there on the top, making it happen, Captain. $17 people watching, 6 likes. Hit the like button. I promise you won't get a blister. If you do, I'll send you a MaxspeedTV Band-Aid. And a little note that says, get well soon with love, Bad Boy Bobby. I swear to God, I will. Freese down in the bottom, doing a pretty good job. Loving his little teammate pushing behind him right there. If it ain't his teammate, it should be. James Mayer, this guy can push. I'm really impressed with the Groover brothers up top, though. The only ones missing up top that loves to play up there is J.D. Crow, and he is in getting work done. Right in the middle. The 22. Being pushed by the 21, Tony Wright. And I'm telling you, you've really got to be careful when you're pushing. You've got to be square. As the old Huey Lewis song says, it's hip to be square, but it's not when you're in iRacing with the trucks in a super speedway. You can go from a hero to a zero when you're pushing somebody wrong and wreck. 13 laps out of 77 in the book so far. Season 6, race number 101. Does anybody have my picture on their truck? Well, they do, but you're not going to really see it. One of my drivers actually does. Right there I am. You can barely see me. Cody Nagels, one of my MaxspeedTV drivers. You can just see I'm kind of like Wilson on the on that Home Improvement show years ago, right? You can't see all of me, just from my nose up, it looks like. If I'm up there, I figure they can't hit me and cause any more wrinkles to my face. 3 wide all the way back, folks. Something about the trucks, keep in mind. These puppies get hot, and they get hot really fast. Take the Groover brothers. They just drop right into the middle together. Like poetry in motion. They're like 2 ice skaters that are in sync on a track. But you can get hot pretty darn quick. And there's the thing, you got nowhere really to go because you're all punched up. And yes, you can blow these things up easily. Paul Witt looking up on that high side. Getting a little help from Sebastian Marin. Wow, you want to talk about some big kahunas up top. You got some big hitters up here. Paul Witt, Sebastian Marin, Gabe Butler. In the 88, 63 Logan Hilton. And the Moo Cow Special, Joe Delavecchia. All he's missing is some big, huge udders on that hood. Working their way up to the top, right up to the front. Sebastian's got to drop all the way down from the top line to the rocking chair. He says, "Mama, give me some of that fresh milk and rock me down here, baby." Talking about pushing. Watch Logan Hilton do some pushing here. Whatever you do not put a wrinkle in my wife. Butler had to use a fast repair earlier. Got caught up in the big one. As so did many others. You see Logan following every move he makes, and that's what you got to do. Top line just not quite getting up there yet. He backs off, gets a little bit of air to that radiator to cool her down. Sebastian Marin with the tramp stamp hurting him and all on the lower back in his rig. He is still running good, leading this show here. I know everybody out there is asking, why in the world would a kid want a tramp stamp? Don't ask me. I am not even gonna go there. To each his own. Maybe it's the new style for the kids these days. The boys from the Banana Republic. The Groover brothers working together once again. Nagel's up there on that third line all by himself. Whoa, somebody's backed out right here. Let's see what's going on. They had to check up real quick. Yeah, looks like these guys are coming into the pits early. I think it's going to be one of the Groovers. And here comes the Groover Brothers. They are coming in. Tony Wright leading them around. Sebastian Marin in tow with him. Gabe Butler up there on that top with Della Vecchia. Doing the pushing. Way up high on that third line. Nagels. Daniel Lewis in the 044 along with Dean Wilkinson up there. E.K. Anderson in 7th or 15th place back here in the 48 machine. Going back a little further, the champion of the last season, the defending champion, Mark Mann, currently in 26. Him and Mr. Overstreet doing a little bit of drafting together here. Still up front, bumper to bumper, 3 wide. Coming off turn 4, any takers yet? Nope. We're going to keep right on a rocking and a rolling. Back with Logan Hilton right here in the middle of all this. Della Vecchia, we're getting pushed out to the lead just about. Has he got room to drop down? Yes, he does. Thank you very much, Logan Hilton. Now, some of these guys at lap 16, gotta be thinking about getting set up and getting ready here for a pit stop. Especially this could be a green flagger. Always exciting to see a green flag pit stop because it can go, north or south. Still working hard up on that top line. Eric Lowry working on it up there with them as well in the 071 machine, the old John Deere. And John Deere Green. How many people knows who sung that song, huh? God rest his soul. And behind him to 53, Travis Turnermere. He's up there riding with him. Della Vecchia. Been showing some muscle here in quite a few other leagues. Really getting his race on. Whoa, you want to talk about a handful right there, buddy. Logan had his handful because the 95 just about pushed him through the track and through the wall. Looks like we got a single taker dropping off and heading to the pits. And that's tough when you go to the pits by yourself. Della Vecchia, native from New York. When he's not playing secretary to the local mafia of his family, he likes to iRace. And I gotta be honest, I'd be a little bit nervous right now. And why, you ask? Because you got the snake right there behind you. Logan up on that top line. running well. Peek at your defending champion, Mark Mann, currently 19th. Hanging back, letting the laps wind down. And Mark also had to use a fast repair. He got caught up in that first caution. Basically everybody, I think, had to use one almost. It took out a lot of people. And here they come. And a lot of them coming too. Whoa, trouble! Della Vecchia gets hit and spun around in the pits. As he shakes his head and gathers it up and says, what the happened? Here he comes. Working his way into the pits now. And they are all heading out big time and quick. Out on the track still, Logan Hilton leading the way right now with Mayer behind him. When are they going to come in, you wonder? Right now. Logan sideways. Gets her slowed down, perhaps, maybe. We'll see if he gets a speeding penalty or if he got that puppy slowed down in time. Let's ride with him. I'm curious to see. He probably ran it right down there. Just perfect, and he did. Let's see. Yes, he did. No problems. Woo-hoo. We got one in the pits just a smoking away there. Not sure. I think he might have got hot and went boomy. Not sure who that was. We're still waiting to see. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing. Might have got himself a new fast repair and on his way. But he was a smoking. Somebody was. Well, Tony Wright, the 21 machine. He is your leader. And that's only because he has not been into the pits yet, so he's going to be a lone wolf when he comes in there. He'll be all by himself, because everybody else has pitted already. John Black knows exactly the song I was talking about. Tony Wright, he's going to come in with all his friends. And he will be by himself. And that will put him probably a lap down when he gets back out on that track. Patrick Alvarado, he is actually being showed the leader right now. But not for long, because here comes the pack. They took care of that real quick. Hilton with Mayer right there doing some pushing. And take a look. The defending champion, Mark Mann, he has worked his way all the way up to that third spot. Sebastian Marin. Hurting tramp stamp or not, here he comes with the 429 of Paul Witt behind him. Mr. Nagels currently in 7th, or 6th, I mean. It says 7th, but it's 6th. He's up there by himself, waiting for the 071 to kind of catch up to give him a hand. That's Eric Lowry. And they are all bunched up together again. Mr. Gabe Butler the snake hiding back in the grass. He's going to go a lap down. And he's perfectly fine with it, because that snake is as cool as he can be. He don't mind it. Gary Jenkins right with him. A lap down as well. And I think Gary was actually the one having all the smoke there in the pits. Hope everybody's Tuesday's been a good one. If not, hopefully it's better now, because we be racing with the SSK boys. Trying desperately to hit our 9,000 subscriber mark for MaxspeedTV. If you are not signed up, head on over there and subscribe. Right after you hit the like button. I believe Logan is, I think, 17. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Sebastian's 19. So the young guns are up here leading things around. And the older, more mature, I should say, guys, Mr. Paul Witt, some of the others, they're back here doing the pushing right behind him. Mr. Brian Wang, nice to see him working his way up there in the number 07 machine. Back in the back, been kind of quiet. Mr. Al Cena on the lead lap, currently 22nd. Mr. Overstreet in the 46. I think he's sporting a new paint scheme here. Let me see what it is. King of the Hill. Damn it, Bobby. I've had that said to me about 1,000 times. I'm surprised David's not said that yet. That was a good show. Trying to get something going up top 3 wide again is going to be Nagels right there in the 6 machine. Here comes his buddy there. Gabe Butler going to hop in right behind him. He's probably going to get his lap back the hard way. He's going to race it back. Mayer down at the bottom in a rocking chair. Defending champion Mark Mann right behind him. The 2 young guns up in the top. Now we got the young guns leading both lanes. The 09, like I've said before, about ready to get pounced on like a fat lady on a Sunday. And that train is going to go right on by. And you're right, John. That show was awesome, buddy. I've heard that so many times at work. Over the radio, you name it. For a minute, I thought that was my first name for a long time. Marin down at the bottom. Now the 2 young guns are hooked up. Brian Wang, now he's going to be the pusher on that top line. He said he can't wait to sport that 777 number. is actually going to be able to put that 777 number he thinks in the winner's circle, because he hasn't seen it in the winner's circle in a long time. Ooh, easy does it. Kevin Freese got sideways there just for a second. Daniel Lewis in the 6th spot, and right behind him, Travis Turnamere, 8th. Patrick Alvarado. For some reason why when I say the word Alvarado, it makes me think of a guy with a long black trench coat with a big hat, big mustache, and a guitar case with a gun. Desperado, I think. I'm not sure. I think that was the name of the movie, but it kind of reminds me of that when I say the word Alvarado. Kevin Freese doing the pushing on the bottom. Sebastian Marin just kicking back, riding around, letting the laps wind down. Real funny, John. Hope everybody's doing well on a Tuesday night. Kathy, nice to see you. Andrew Schroeder, he's been really quiet tonight in the 048 machine. Setting back here in the 32nd position. Letting the laps wind down with Giovanni. Say that last name fast 3 times, will you? Dean Wilkinson running back here with these guys. Letting those laps wind down somewhat. Now they have lost, as you can tell, and I'll show you. There's the big pack. Back here is the other pack. Now, as far as how far are they, you want to know? Well, let me see if I can show you. Whoa, trouble right up front. We just seen it and they're all slowing down. This ought to be interesting. Not quite sure where this is at. Somewhere back in here, maybe. And right there it is. Check out the 46. And guess where he's at? He's in a turn. So what do you think that means? Just off the top of my head here. Let me try to find him. If I can, I'll give you a better view. And we'll get right down to it here. Let's check it out. I don't know, he looks to me like he might have slowed down, missed his, they got a little crazy up there in front of him. I think he just slowed down to avoid some trouble or whatever, and the 101 was unable to slow down and just nailed him by accident, I'm sure. Let's take a look at it. Nagels and Butler coming up along the side. That's what it was. He slowed down right there. He was afraid that Nagels was going to come down on him, I believe. That's what it looked like anyway. Nagels didn't. He held his line, but he thought he was going to. When he did, he let up just a smidge, and when he did, he got nailed in the back end. And that's how that happened. All these cats are going to come in now. They've been out for 15 laps. Now they're going to get themselves a under yellow caution pit stop. Pretty hard to screw that up when you're under caution. Antonio Banderas. You're absolutely right. Another great movie. Selma Hayek. That's all I can say. Lord have mercy. Good movie. Sebastian, he's in along with everybody else. We'll go all the way down the line here. All coming in, getting some fuel, and heading out the door. Coming out number one is going to be the 41, or the 63 of Mr. Logan Hilton. That's going to be your top five right up there above. Logan Hilton, Mr. Paul Witt, Travis Tamar, and Patrick Alvarado, Sebastian Mayer and BK Anderson, Daniel Lewis, Ryan Wang, Tony Wright, Tracy Weaver is your top 10. Your last season champion, back in the 18th position. And guess who got his lap back? The Snake. Oh, that's my wife. There it is. There you go. Now, you see them? See that snake right on the hood? The fangs, his mouth open. I love it. He did that for me because I got calling him the Snake. He's waiting patiently here so he can boogie on around. And when they cross the line, he will be gone and he'll get his lap back and he will be a happy camper. JD Crow caught up in the first incident in the 71 machine. He is 33 laps down. He got to get out there and push one of his buddies. Karen, how are you doing? It's been a pretty good race. And just to let you know where everybody seems to be located here as far as your twins, well, there is Patrick and Seth are currently 12th and 13th. And they're sporting new paint jobs, so they're kind of confusing me a little bit. I'll get used to it. Mr. Paul Witt up top. Logan Hilton on the bottom. Your pushers. BK Anderson in the 48 on the bottom. Having a really good run tonight. The other pusher, Daniel Lewis, in the 044. You are watching the Super Speedway King Season 6. Bobby with all the hobbies. Max Speed TV coming at you on a Tuesday night. Season 6 opener. We'll have us a little fun here when we get ready to go green. Jono, I know it's one of the fun things that you like for me to do in the races. Can you guess what I'm gonna do, John? Can ya? Pace car is off. Coming down to the starter. If he likes it, we're going to go green flagging. And if he don't, we won't. 42 laps out of 77 SSK Season 6 opener right here. Let's crank this mother up. Nagel's trying to get to the lead up on the high side with the help from the Groover brothers. Working hard to clear, but the 95 system. James Mayer doing a pushing in that middle right there, and he's doing a nice job pushing out Daniel Lewis up here. And of course, Logan Hilton doing all the pushing down here on the bottom. Now this is a super speedway king race. One caution, 46 laps. I think it's one caution. I don't know. I lost track. Maybe. Let me see. I lied. 2 cautions. 46 laps of racing out of 77. 3 wide just about 85-90% of the time here. They'll have to do one more stop, I believe, and they might be okay. About 190 mile an hour. They're going nowhere, but they're getting there fast, right? Paul Witt down at the bottom with the Logan giving him a good shove. The Groover brothers still working hard up on that top. Just 3 trucks up there making it happen. I've noticed you don't see a whole lot of side drafting going on, trying to pull that line back. The way netcode's been going on here lately in iRacing, you get a little scared doing that side draft stuff. The boys have figured it out, and they realize they might come out and bite you in the butt before you know it, and it ain't worth it. Nagel's trying to get out there to drop into the middle, and he just drops into the middle too. I think he took the paint right off the front of the nose of Daniel Lewis's truck. Paul Witt down in the bottom, enjoying himself for now, with Logan Hilton in tow. The Gruber brothers working their way right back up to the top again. Man, these two guys, you can tell they're twins. They're twins on the track. They're twins on the paint scheme. They actually are twins on what they're thinking. I truly believe they know what each one of them's thinking without even saying a word. It's kind of scary. JD Crow, or Jimmy Crow, back here with all of his friends, the league owner. Currently 2 laps down. Even though he's 2 laps down, I can assure you he does not want to see a caution. Caution makes the eyes, the white in his eyes, turn blood red. He likes to put on a good show, and he wants his league to put on a good show. He hates cautions. Almost as much as he hates his mother-in-law. I didn't say that. I don't want to get him in trouble. Paul Witt down in the bottom, still in that rocking chair. Take a look at some of the notable fellas. Where are they at? Todd Siebel's back here in the 29th position. Eric Lowry, Mark Mann right there working. Currently 26th. Mr. Gabe Butler and the 71. Remember I told JD Crow might be down a whole lot of laps, but he's going to hook up and help somebody? Well, there you have it right here. He says, strap in, JD, let's go. As you can see, Jimmy Crow is going to hook up, making a nice little 3 tandem little thing going on here. But they are a ways back from the pack. Hilton up front. Traded off with Paul Witt. Nagel's still screaming into the 044. Daniel Lewis, come on, hit me hard. Let me drop down in front of the 63. BK Anderson right there in the mix of all this. Currently in 5th. He's been having a really good run today. I'm going to assume Michelle is still out here and about and around listening. And if she is, she's going to be a happy camper because now he's moved up to that 3rd spot. He's going to be the pusher on the bottom line. Good to see him running up front. Nagel's never won a broadcast or a race that's been broadcasted, at least by me. Trying to get the monkey off his back, he said. Man, I'm still impressed how the Groovers are hanging with this train with just 2 of them. Alcyon in the 85 working his way up. breaking into that top 10. And here comes Mr. Dean Wilkinson. He's gonna join him. Currently 14th. He's making a move. Nagel's into the rocking chair, enjoying it. Supposedly that's where you're safest in your mama's arms, but sometimes that is proved to be wrong. But statistically, dead last or first is where you're the safest. These guys don't care. They feel the need for speed. And that's why they put on a good show. They don't call them the Super Speedway Kings for nothing. Brewers still trying to catch up there with that little 2-truck. Wilkinson's peeking out, maybe gonna give him a hand if he can catch him. Sitting here back watching things go down, Mark Mann, your defending champion. Jared Forbes at 73 started 34th in the 24th position. He was able to lead 2 laps of the race, and he has both fast repairs, so he's been a good boy tonight. Been out of trouble. Yeah, we got ourselves a 4 tandem deal trying to hook up right here and catch these guys. And you can see right behind them, you can see them right up there. This pack is gonna catch them. So they're either gonna go 4 wide or they're gonna drop down to the bottom. But they are gonna catch them. Guaranteed. Daniel Lewis, he's gonna get a chance to lead his first lap, and he does. And they are getting ready to pounce on some of these veterans up here in this little 4-truck tag team. They be getting closer and closer. This is where it's going to get interesting. They've caught them. They go way up to the high side, and they stay clear of everybody the best they can. And we got ourselves some takers coming in. Starting with the pits already. And here comes the bunch, actually. Lewis. Logan right there in tow. 6, Cody Nagels running in 3rd. Cody having a good run tonight as well. Cody and BK both having great runs. Tom Dix is having a good shot. And these groovers, man, I'm telling you. Trying their best to catch up here and get them. As some of these guys kick off into the pits right here. Locking him up low. Logan tags the 044, puts him into the inside wall, and he also hit Nagels, and I don't know if Nagels has got the damage or not. Don't you just love the green flag pit stops? Anything can happen. And it did. Not sure about the damage on that. Let's see. Got a little bit, not too bad. He's in and he's back out again. Here comes a few more takers. Who's left out on the track? Oh, top 5 cats are. That's who. Dixon Bingle, Cadoti, Robert Rock, and Todd Siebels. Everybody else has been into the pits. So he is going to be your leader for now until he goes in. $17 laps to go. Man, are they winding down here, huh? These 5 trucks up there trying to stay on the lead lap, or that lap again. They're knocking on their doors. Knocking on the door to get a lap down. Gabe Butler, he is on the lead lap with a little bit of help from J.D. Crow. And Mr. Jimmy Crow. Jimmy's 3 laps down. But those boot knockers, they work together, buddy. Better than any team I know. Who have not we heard from in a while? Matter of fact, there he is, way back here. In the 20, or the 15th spot to 23. And that is going to be Sebastian Marin. He was supposed to send a picture of his cute little tramp stamp. Apparently it's a banana with a Stetson hat and a stogie sticking out of its mouth, but we've not confirmed that yet. Robert Rock now is going to be your leader. Him and Siebels, Bingle, Tom Dixon, and Cadoti. They have not been into pit yet, and I think they will be here shortly. And here they come. Let's see how they veer off into the pits. Gabe Butler's going to be right with them. Looks like a little poetry in motion here. Well, I might as wow. You want to talk about cutting someone out to get into your pits? I do not know how Robert Rock didn't take them all out. But he cleared them. Kind of impressive there. Or luck, one or the other. And here comes your pack. And I do mean a pack, too. Oh, into the wall, the Groovers. Oh, no, Mark Mann's involved in it. A lot of these cats are in it. Going all the way through the pits just about. I think the 71 was an innocent bystander coming out of the pits, and he got taken out at the knees. Or should I say at the fenders? That's going to bring out a caution, and I got no clue. Let's see what happened here. Where did this happen? Somewhere in this mess. Go back and look at the off the nose of Mark Mann. Take a peek here. Far chase. The Groovers come up and hit the wall. That's what it was. The other Groovers slowed down from just taking him out. When he did, Mark Mann had absolutely nowhere to go, and everybody behind Mark. And man, they just plowed into him. They just got all stacked up right there. We can watch it. We'll slow it down right here. You can see it. I don't know which Patrick. I don't know if it's Patrick or Seth. Did he come up here and scrape the wall? And it kind of slowed his momentum down when he hit that wall. So the brother, he has to check up a little bit, and when he does, well, he just gets ran over because you got a train coming, buddy. You can see it right there. He eases up, tries to back off from hitting him, and Mark says, I got nowhere to go, buddy. I got momentum. So that's what happened on that wreck. All started by hitting the wall. And you can see, took out quite a few guys. Nagel's on the brakes watching this whole thing evolve in front of him. Let's see if he was able to miss any of this. We're right along with him. There he is. Right and wrong with Nagel's here. Oh, yeah, he gets a little bit of damage in the front, but look at him. Where do I go? He misses quite a few of these guys. But you want to talk about bad luck coming out of the pits, minding your own business, and you get taken out. Run this back here and I'll show it to you. Now watch this. I do believe he's the one who gets taken out. Out of nowhere. Let's see. Boom! He hits two of them. Coming out of the pits. That's the bad luck. Let's go back and take a peek right here. Let's go back and watch. See how he decides to get out of this mess. If I'm able to find it. Hanging back here watching these guys wreck. Minds his own business. Stays out of it. You can see it all happening. You can hear it. You can see the smoke. BK just pretty much stops and says, y'all go ahead. Wasn't a whole lot of threading the needle going on there. He just backed it down and said, y'all just wreck in front of me. When you're done, I'll go through. Wow, Todd Siebel's up front. Holy crap. I got to interview this guy. That's just, I mean, that's like a miracle. I don't know. Whoops. He's going to kill me because I just put him in a different spot. Uh-oh, I might want to find him. How about you, Mr. Siebels? Bobby and both got a copy.
Well, how you doing there, broadcasting dude?
I am doing really well, truck driving dude. You're leading the race, pal, with 12 laps to go.
Yeah, we've come a long way to get here. Had a couple of teammates, been working fuel strategy the whole race. Fortunately, got in and out of the pits quick. I pushed Robert Rock to get a lead lap, and I was thinking, well, I sure would like to get a lead lap. I lost my opportunity, but I came out of the pits first, and we were still in, was able to lead that lap, and then there was a caution, so I get a few more.
Well, you got a lot of hungry hippos, as the game commercial would say, behind you here. But I don't know, man. 11 laps to go. You going to be able to try to fend these puppies off of you?
Well, I don't know. I'm on the inside lane, and that's not the desirable place. I figure I'll probably just get, the high lanes will filter up in front of us and push us back. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to go to the outside. Only concern is if you're on the outside, you have no way to escape any wreck, and I'm ultra cautious in these races. I want to be there at the end.
Well, the end's coming near, my friend. You got two faster pairs underneath you, so my advice to you is don't look at a rearview mirror, baby, and hammer down.
I hope to go with no incident points. I want those extra bonus points. I always seem to get nicked or bruised right there at the end and lose that opportunity, but hopefully we can survive.
All right, good luck. We're going to let you go.
Thanks, sir.
Coming down to the nitty-gritty, and usually about 10 or 11 laps to go, that's when the storms hit and all hell breaks loose, and boy, it just gets nasty. Why? Because these guys know the laps are winding down, and every one of them still thinks they can win this race. They're going to stick it where it don't belong, they're going to stick it where it don't fit, and they're going to make it work somehow or another. And that's usually when trouble rears its ugly face. But we got to find out right here. Super Speedway Kings coming at you. Race number 1, season 6. Hope everybody's had an enjoyable time so far here. Hope I didn't make it too boring for you. But it's all come down right here. Siebels is going to be in the bottom. Dave Bingle up top. Your pushers, Joe Della Vecchia and Sebastian Marin. Here's where you do not want to miss a shift, because you'll get ran over. And you don't want to miss that shift and go into the wrong gear, blow your motor up either. That happens too. And away we go. Going through the gears, getting it wound up to about 199 mile an hour, 198. Siebel's in the bottom, and here comes the 14 with the 23 of Sebastian Marin right on his butt. The 85 of Al Cena right up here ready to fight with him. Nice to see the 5'10 Sanchez. Start at 25th, he's up in the 8th. Nagel's trying to lead the top line to get something going. Logan Hilton back here in that 13th, doing the pushing on that high line. Dean Wilkinson in the 55, right behind him. This is where it gets really nasty. Trouble back into the back. We've already got him spinning in a wrecking. Oh, BK Anderson up on his roof. And that's going to bring a caution, and that's going to make the white eyes of Jimmy Crow turn red. Let's slow it down up here and let me see somewhere. Maybe I'll find it. Probably not, but we're going to try. It happens. Well, the guy I'm looking for, there he is. Take a look right here and see where this happens at. There's BK on the bottom right here. And I just seen him doing a lot of flipping out his roof. So it's happened somewhere up in this area. There it is. Oh. The John Deere Green. A little quicker time. Gets into the 72 and drills him. BK, an innocent bystander, has his life flash before his eyes. And he's going to go for a ride. And here he is. Up and over he goes. And yep, right now, BK, I got to tell you, son, you're not going to be a happy camper about it, but you definitely going to be getting the, Dude Wipes Award tonight for sure. So we're going to line them up. We're going to do it again. Michelle Anderson, well, poop. You're right. He was having a really good run all evening, too. He really was. Mark Mann involved. He's had to use both of his fast repairs. The defending champion back in the 18th spot. Not exactly having a wonderful time here. Not where he wanted to be. And I'm sure Mara Clark is shaking her head. This is no way to start off the season. Isn't that right, Mara? I'll get it right one of these days. Siebel still smiling from ear to ear. Della Vecchia, he's going to be on that top line starting it off here. And I might be able to get an opportunity to chat with the old feller. Della Vecchia, Bobby the Booth, you got a copy.
Hey, Bobby, what's happening, buddy?
Oh, man, you're setting pretty, buddy. It looks like you're going to be probably on that high line leading this bad boy. The charge down here with 7 to go. Are you feeling kind of confident?
I am, buddy. I got my new paint job today. Feeling a little like a cow up here. And, yeah, I got my teammate Kevin behind me. Should be a good finish.
Well, the next time I see you, you better have some big old udders on your hood. I think it's gonna make it. It's gonna give you 2/10 faster.
10-4. I'll make sure I have it next time.
Well, we're gonna be watching it, and hopefully you can pull this thing off. You got some big hitters coming up behind you, but you know what? This thing is winding down, so.
Yeah, buddy. You know it gets a little crazy now.
Oh yeah. Well, good luck.
Thanks, man. Enjoy.
All right. Always fun to talk with him. I always tease him. Being his secretary for the local family mafia business. He can't be a rough man. He's got to be the secretary. Pays the bills, he says. All right, let's go through it real quick before we take off. Todd Siebels, Della Vecchia, 1 and 2. Nagels is a pusher. Kevin Freese is the pusher. Bingo 5th, Logan Hilton 6th. Travis Turnamere 7th, 8th, Sebastian Marin, Dean Wilkinson 9th, Al Cena 10th. And the boys in the back. Gabe Butler back here in 21st position, running out of time. Way out of time. Mark Mann in the 17th position. Your defending champion. The lights are out on the pace car. For the love of God, thank God. We want to see this finish. BK ended up back in the 29th position, it looks like. After kind of getting what I call screwed. Innocent bystander. But he's got that Toyota back out there. Jimmy Crow, 5 laps down, setting inside there. He's got some work done. He's got to come back out. Patrick Groover's set 28th. And Seth is out. He is out of the picture. Sebastian Marin in the 8th spot here in that 23 machine. Setting up for a good finish. Todd Siebels is thinking, holy crap, is this thing ever gonna end? They're killing me. Della Vecchia, proud of his moo cow paint scheme. I don't know how true it is, but he said that he had it painted in resemblance of a family member. So I don't know how true this is. A mother-in-law or something, I don't know. Whatever it is, it seems to be working. You might want to give her a hug and a kiss. I still say it needs some udders on the hood. Kevin Freese is your pusher. Cody Nagels is your pusher on the bottom. Throw the friendship out the window. Throw the teammates out the window here shortly, because now it's going to be every driver for himself. And away we go. Let's see what's going to happen here. Can we get to the finish without a caution? And man, what a push the 25 of Kevin Freese is doing. He's almost got Delavecchia cleared of the 45. And he does have them clear. They're both clear. They gonna drop down? Yeah, they do. Whoa, that was close. Some more paint off the bumper, or the hood, or the fenders, whatever. You can see them starting to really move around and start pushing each other. That's usually when trouble starts to happen. It's going to be 4 to go at the line here, trying to get something set up. This is where patience gets thrown right out the window. They ain't a single one of them has it. All they got is the black and white checker flag in their eyes. Young Guns, Hilton, Sebastian Marin in the middle. Nichols jumps into the middle as well. There's the 53. Travis. Delavecchia says, you're going to have to come around me. I'm sitting right here. I'm not moving. Trouble in the back up against the wall. Is that going to bring a caution out, or are they going to be able to keep that thing going? Looks like they might have kept it under control. Going to be 2 at the line when they come around, if they make it. And Delavecchia gets turned. Your leader gets spun into the wall hard. That may not bring out that caution because he is not in nobody's way, but don't worry. Here comes another one. Oh, yeah. Whoa, the 048 went and seen Jesus briefly. Somewhere right in here. There it is. The 048 goes sideways a little bit, and when he does, well, he starts this mess. He comes up and gets tagged again. Hard. Going all the way around. And then he gets hit, and right here, I do believe is when he's going to go up, and he might even be close enough to shake the hand of Jesus. Up and away he goes. Not quite high enough. There's a nice little Dude Wipes Award winner. What do you think? Let's run it back and ride with him. Yep. And away he goes. Congratulations, you're going to be into the pot for the end of the season award by me. And that is, of course, I'm talking about you get to enter into the Dude Wipe sweepstakes. Whoever has the best rec at the end of the season gets to win a little something, something from me. So not everybody are losers when they wreck. Now that other one, really want to go back to it, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I think I can, because it takes so long at super speedways here. Trying to see what happened to the moo cow. Trying to ride around with the 25 if I can find him. And we're going to run it back. And we'll slow it down. He pushed him right when he wasn't square. Now, he was square right when he got up to touch him. I'll show it to you a little closer right here. All right, now watch. They're square right here, coming out of the turn, doing exactly what he should do. He gets ready to hit him right here. Della Vecchia goes up right when he hits him, just enough to turn him into the side, and, well, he goes and slams into the wall, and you know how the rest of that story goes. You kind of time it when you're going to push somebody, and, you know, the 25, Kevin, he did nothing wrong whatsoever right there. He came up and was just getting ready to push him. They were square at the last minute. Della Vecchia went up the track right when he hit him, and, well, that's a racing incident. I definitely would not call that really nobody's fault. That's just one of them timing things. And you're right, John, a lot more do wipe winners. I call him the boy wonder, but he's not a boy wonder now. He's a young man. And I'm talking about Logan Hilton. Sebastian Marin, he's going to be up top. And you got to, you know, my hat's off to Sebastian. You got to be in pain. You know, I know I get a tattoo, it's sore and it hurts. But, man, he's got one right at the tramp stamp area. So that's got to be rough sitting in that rig. But he said he can handle it, and so far he's doing a bang-up job. The 53, Travis Turnemere, he's going to be the pusher on the bottom. Excuse me, Cody Nagels, he's going to be up top pushing. Mark Mann moved himself right up to the 14th position. Done a good job coming back up through here. And that is your defending champion. Well, hopefully we can get through this right here and it'll be over with. It seems like they can run about, I don't know, 30, 40 laps and everything's just wonderful. And then you get down to right around 7 to 8 laps to go. That's when all hell breaks loose and there's like 2 or 3 or 4 cautions. They all anticipate it. They expect it. That's why they try to be real careful and they try to keep their fast repairs. That's super speedway racing. Remember, they stick it in places it doesn't belong, and they stick it where it tries to fit, and it won't fit, and they'll make it fit. That's what they do, and that's what you got to do, because it's crunch time. And sometimes you're a hero, and most of the time you're a zero, because you caused the big one. Della Vecchia, I'm sure he's not a happy camper. It's close from getting his little cow ride up into the victory lane. I bet when he wrecked, he turned around and said, "Oh, bull." Sorry, I thought it was funny. Now, the young guns, 1 and 2. Nagels can taste the win in the number 6 to being broadcasted. I bet he's rubbed the hair off that rabbit's foot like Mark Mann used to do. We're going to find out, hopefully, that godforsaken, ugly iRacing pace car is out of here. And here we go, Super Speedway Kings, race number 1, finishing up season 6, coming at you, MaxspeedTV. And just for you, John Black, damn it, Bobby, with all the hobbies, MaxspeedTV bringing it to you. And away we go. Logan down on the bottom. Sebastian up top. At some point, they're going to be kicking off into 3 wide. I can guarantee it. Somebody going to go with them and try to take some of that momentum and move their way up to the top. There goes the 3 wide right now, the 45. Siebels is working his way up. Dean Wilkinson right behind him. Oh, we got another big one that took everybody out in the front. For the love of God, imagine that, would you? Okay. I'm not quite sure. I I really don't know. Let me see. Let's take a look in here. It happened somewhere right in chair. And I think I'm going to see it right there. I think perhaps the 53, maybe. Somewhere in here is where it started. That's all I know. He's definitely doing the pushing. You can see it. He is right there pushing him big time. And there it is. That's what you call... See how he's not square and he's pushing? He just flat out turned him. Another one of those racing incidents, if you will. You can see it. Turns him. No. Takes them all out. Now, oh, the 53. Watch him hang on to this bad boy. What a save on his part, huh? That was impressive. Can Todd Siebels get through this mess? I don't think he does. Let's see. Nope, he's going to get caught right in the middle of it. Right there. 53. A little tap to the back. No big deal. I got this. Al Cena gets through this thing. Let's watch Al. See what Al's going to do here. We'll ride with Al, as a matter of fact. There, we were riding with Al. It all happens, unfolds in front of him. Ooh, gets a hard smack in there. He's got some damage. He's definitely going to have to get some work done on it. Travis, he's going to be leading this bad boy. How he got through that, nobody knows. Tracy Weaver in the 41. He's going to be second. Here, I'll get this up so you can see it. Dave Bingle third. Mark, man. Mara, look out. Mark sitting in that fourth spot. A little banged up, not too awful bad. It doesn't look like it is anyway. Take a look at it. Yeah, a little banged up. See what that front end looks like. Ah, he's in good shape. Could be a good run for Mark, your defending champion. Eric Lowry's fifth. Brandy Miner's sixth. Stefan O, 7th, 8, Paul Witt. And I do believe Smoking Joe down there is going to be the 71 of J.D. Crow. Gerald Forbes is 9th, 10th. Cody's back out again after being drilled. Sitting in that 10th spot. Dean Wilkinson, 12th. Logan's back into the 15th, and he's still getting work done, so he's done, I believe, for the night. Sebastian, same problem. Gabe Butler getting work done. A lot of guys taken out on that one. Travis. And I should be able to get him, and I can right here. We'll chat with him real quick. Travis, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah.
I've got to ask you, how many, on a scale of 1 to 10, what was your butt pucker when he hits you and you were able to keep that thing under control?
Oh, yeah, I'm just upset. I thought I was pretty square under Logan there, and I got it straightened back out, but still messed up about that. I didn't mean to take him out, man. I eased up against him, didn't even get an X. I thought I was on him pretty light, but it turned him right around.
Well, you did a heck of a job controlling that truck after that happened, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I seen that outside wall coming pretty quick. It got their backups, got lucky.
Well, you're leading this bad boy. We got just a few laps to go, so we're going to watch and see if you can keep these fellas off.
Yeah, we'll see if we can win this season opener.
All right, good luck, and we'll be watching you.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, buddy. You can hear the disgust in his voice. He was upset. Obviously, he did not mean to do that. It's just, again, one of those racing things. You get up there and you hit somebody and they're just a little bit off square. That's what I hate about these trucks. You've got to be perfectly square just about to push them. And if you're not, bye-bye, they're gone. And that's the big downfall on these puppies right here. It doesn't take much to turn them. You know, you can be upset about the cautions or be upset about some of the racing or whatever, but, you know, these trucks are so deadgum delicate, it ain't funny. And really, the SSK boys, if anybody can drive it, they can. But still, it happens. Well, there you go. There's your 2 leaders up front. Your pushers, Bingle and Mark Mann. Your defending champion. The young guns way back here, 14th and 15th. They've got their work cut out for them, and if anybody can get to the front in a few laps, it will be them, but boy, they're gonna have a hard time getting there. Got a lot of trucks to pass. Nagels ain't giving it up either. He's in the 11th. Wilkinson 13th. Running out of time quickly. Super Speedway Kings in fashion. Everybody thinking they're gonna win it right here with about 5 or 6 to go. And believe you me, they run with everything they've got. Getting ready to go green flag. Hopefully this will be it.
Yo, Bobby.
Yeah, Michael.
This is going to be one of those hold my beer and watch this moments.
That's exactly what it's going to be. Here we go. It's going to be 2 laps to go right now. Are they going to be able to play nicely? I doubt it. Wow, Travis gets a pretty good jump right off the get-go, and the 41's got to get to his bumper quick and hang on to it because here comes that pack behind him. Whoa, Nagels gets turned in the back. And another freaking caution. Imagine that right here in the end. Good Lord Almighty. How many are they going to get? Is this the last one? Last attempt? Better be, or I might have to call into work. Saw Nagel getting turned, and I'm not quite sure who or what. Take a look right here and watch it. It looks like the 25 comes up and hits Nagel. Literally just kind of out of my way, kind of. Nagel ends up slowing down to grab control of it, and Dean Wilkinson hits him in the back. Dean had absolutely nowhere to go, nothing he could do about it whatsoever. He had momentum going. So the way I'm going to see it is the 25 tried to stick it where it wouldn't fit. About ran Nagel's over. So the 25 makes it through, but the rest of these guys is... Nagels he's been hit a little bit, but I think he's all right. But that's who's going to bring out that caution. You're right, Michael. Hold my beer and watch this. You might want to get me another one because I got a feeling I'm already going to drink that one down and going to need another one before this race is over. In fashion, the last 6, 7 laps, 3, 4 cautions pop out. Its ugly little head. Oh, you're doing pretty darn good here to the last 7 laps. Boom, now we got 7 cautions, 39 lead changes. I don't care what super speedway race I broadcast or what league it is, it doesn't matter. The last 10 laps, that's when holy hell breaks loose. Usually 3, 4 times. They know it's crunch time. And they make really dumb mistakes. But you gotta try. You just can't sit back there and do nothing, right, Michael?
Exactly.
I mean, you gotta try. You gotta
Find a hole and put a truck in it.
That's right. And if the hole ain't big enough, make it. You know what? That's it. It is over with. They went right to the checkered. So the 53 Travis is going to win this bad boy. I'm a little shocked at that. I didn't realize we went through that many green-white checkers. Did you? There's your winner. Travis Turnmeyer, I believe, is the last name.
Turnmeyer.
Turnmeyer, I'm sorry. Well, you know, he did kind of turn Logan just a little bit there. Accidental, obviously.
Logan's not too happy about it.
And he'll get over it. It happens. It's racing.
Just glad I worked over tonight and missed this clown fest.
All right, guys, stick around. We're going to be back. We're going to talk to the top three fellas here. MaxspeedTV Super Speedway Kings coming at you. Season 6, Race 1. We'll be back talking to these cats.
We got big-time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me.
Back live, Super Speedway Kings. You see that? Caution is out, instant replay. Well, we had like 4 or 5 of them in the last 10 laps, I think, or 12 laps of this race. But anyway, we do have ourselves a race winner, and we'll get to him later if I'm able to find him. Third place, Dave Bingle. I got you in here, Dave. Talk to me.
Yeah, hey, Bobby. Thanks for bringing us in here. Thanks for calling the race.
42nd. You started 42nd, and you came up here in third place. And here's the thing, son, you still got 2 faster pairs. You never used one of them.
Nope, I was following the team TW, and Todd had some great pitting strategy, and that put us, I don't know if you saw, after that third pit stop, we were right there in the top 5. And we took it from there.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I mean, seriously, coming out of a super speedway race with these guys that are every single one of them thinks they can win it, not using one of your faster pairs at all, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, Bobby, and a big thanks to Jimmy Crow for sponsoring this, please. Thank you very much.
Well, hey, good job. You got points. First race of the season. You finished third. Points. That's what we're looking for. The big championship here at the end. Nice job. Congratulations. The podium is yours. Who do you want to thank?
Thank you, Bobby.
All righty. Wow, man of many words. All right, brother. Good job. We'll see you next time around, all right? Be safe all week and have a good one.
Thank you, Bobby.
I like him. He just kept saying thank you to me. What a guy. He's one of my favorites now. Sorry, Michael, you're out. Tracy.
Okay, see you later.
All right. I'm just joking, Michael.
Hey, Bobby.
Tracy. Finished second, buddy. You started 38th. And you were on borrowed time because you ended up having to use both your fast repairs.
Yeah, and I had all kinds of damage, too. I was hit by everything out there, I think.
You kind of look like a pinball in the pinball machine there for a while. But
Yeah.
you got it done. Second place, and you got points. I mean, that's what it's all about, especially here are these guys. A lot of big hitters in this league. So
Oh, yeah. We got this truck running good now, I think.
yeah, so it seems like you do. Second place, oh yeah. Who do you want to thank before I let you go?
I want to thank the entire Bootnock team and Jimmy Crow for putting these races on. I really appreciate him.
Yeah, he does a great job. He's gathered up some serious drivers, I can tell you that. Tracy, good job, buddy. You take care. Have a safe week, and we will catch you next time around, all right?
All right. Thank you, brother.
All right. As this race is under review, but the winner is Travis. Well, I talked to him earlier there before the race is over. Man, you could hear the disgust in his voice. He did not mean to cause that incident and turn the leader, Logan. Not sure. To me, it looked like a racing incident. You know how you just get ready to bump somebody, Michael, and they move at the last instant and you hit them. And you know in these trucks, if you're not
It's racing.
yeah, if you're not perfectly square in these trucks, you know, and you hit them, you're going to turn them anyway. That's what sucks about these trucks, actually, if you want my honest to God's truth. And, but yeah, it's racing. Exactly. It's racing. That's the way it is at Super Speedway, baby. But anyway, Travis is your winner, and he is not in here for me to interview him anywhere. So we're not going to interview him. I guess he is gone. But anyway, he is your winner, Travis. Get it up here. He's got some points. It was a good race, though, Michael. I know you had to work and you weren't able to get in here. I was trying to figure out where the heck you went. But now I know you actually had to work.
Well, I was working for myself. I'm getting ready for summer. It's not going to be too many more weeks, and you guys are not going to be seeing me in there racing much because I'm going to be out on the river.
Oh, brother, I'm hearing you completely on that one. Pulled my Camaro out for the first time in 4 months out of storage. I got the itch, brother.
Yeah, I've been remodeling my camper and getting it ready to go. And as soon as this last cold spell gets through, look out, river, here I come.
Want to get in the old plane and fly around a little bit? That's going to be exciting as well.
Oh boy, maybe we can fly over and find where Travis Turnmeyer went.
Yeah, we might have to put out a bulletin and try to find him. Anyway,
Yeah.
Everybody, this is it. Super Speedway Kings first race, season 6. Here's your winner, Travis Turnmeyer, whatever the hell his last name is.
Turn left.
Turn left. There you go. Perfect. Michael, you be safe and have a good week, my friend, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Everybody out there watching SSK Super Speedway Kings. And I'm going to say this and again for the guy that watches out here, John Black, watches just about every broadcast I do. What an awesome guy. I know he ain't watching it because of me. But anyway, damn it, Bobby. I'm out of here. You guys be safe. See ya.